Putting local artists center stage. This is an East Coast Rising Artist Spotlight.
On this week's East Coast Rising, featuring an artist out of Port Hawkesbury who's only at the age of 16, just released a brand new song, and we're going to chat with him about it. Leland Tremblay is here in the studio with me. Leland, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me here.
Now, Leland, I said 16 years old, you're from Port Hawkesbury. It's always nice for people to be able to make the connection. And in Cape Breton, we always say, who's your father? Well, who's your parents?
My parents are Cassandra and Chris Tremblay.
And so have you been driving them crazy in the house with your music?
A little bit. I mean, we all did music except like my mom and my brother. My brother learned a little bit of guitar. My dad was driven by like rock music, rock metal, a little bit. I mean, he's expanding a little bit, but it's every single day, hours throughout the day that one of us is doing music. My whole family is like musically like in there, like we all do music pretty much. Like my cousin, she would do like music during Christmas and stuff. Like she'd sing her own songs, she'd sing other songs.
Well, which is typically what happens in Cape Breton. People gather together, family events, music usually evolves.
Yeah.
So you have been producing your own music now. How long has that been?
I started producing when I was, I'd say 13.
So how did that come about? How did you decide someday I want to start putting some music together?
It was mainly just like I was really inspired by artists that I seen online. Like I'm a huge Dominic Fike fan. Like he does like indie stuff, Malcolm Todd, and more like some alt artists like that. I was really inspired by them, and I just wanted to try it one day. And I just started putting stuff together in like BandLab and stuff. Like it was a really awful software that I used, but we used that, put it all together, and that's how I used to just put out my stuff. I'd use BandLab, and then I slowly evolved into using like guitars and ukuleles and recording my own stuff, recording with MIDIs, and actually using good software to actually record my music, produce stuff, you know? I produce for other artists. I think the first song that I ever produced for an artist would have been maybe 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, and that was for some artist named Zello. He's out in Boston, and he just needed a track done, so I produced it, I recorded everything, and that would have been when I really first started actually producing and putting my stuff out there.
Nice. So in terms of instruments, what instruments do you play yourself?
I play guitar, ukulele, bass, drums. That's really it. I used to play a little bit of piano, but I mean, I didn't really like go far with that. I kind of just gave it up. But that would have been like 5 years ago.
Right. So we met up in the grocery store one day, and actually, to tell everyone, I think I used to be your principal at one point many years ago. You were much younger at that point. We met up in the grocery store, and you were telling me about the fact that you have probably over 100 songs produced.
Yeah. I do like a new song pretty much every day, or I just go back and write new songs. I'd say most of my stuff is production, and then I also got a lot of vocally recorded songs. Mm-hmm.
So actually, I should share as well that I did take your track, this recent one we're going to play, and I shared it with Classified, who was very impressed with the work that you've done. He thought your music was very cool, very neat, and for the particular kind of genre that you were in, and he really liked it.
That's awesome.
And you said that you got a chance to meet him.
Yeah, I met him at the Granville Green. It would have been this year's Granville Green.
Nice. So, Leland, we're going to be featuring your most recent release called Rewind. Talk to me about that song itself.
Rewind is basically like I wrote the song about circling back to your own mistakes and trying to solve them kind of thing. I don't even know how it just came to me so quick, but I wrote the song in like 2 hours. I had the song fully finished. I had the first demo of the song in 2 hours. And I mean, I finished the song within like a week of like starting the actual song. I put it out like pretty much a week after I finished the song. Mm-hmm. It was that song in particular that it just all came to me at once, and it was like I was able to just record and write, and it all just fell into place so easily.
So you were telling me, though, that you've also sent out your song to other radio stations. You have some stations, even online stations, who've picked up the song as well and been playing it quite regularly.
Yep. I got multiple stations that have reached out to me asking for interviews. I've never really followed through with that until now, with the Hawk. This is my first interview that I've ever done. Same with the other stations. I really just didn't go through with them. I didn't follow back up because I've been working on a lot of stuff recently, and it's that I just don't have the time to go back and answer. It's I got that much stuff I've been working on with my music and stuff.
So how do you balance that now with school?
With school, I go to the gym a lot. So I go to the gym pretty much right after school, and then once I get home, it's just I get on the guitar, or I open up my iPad and I just record and produce on my iPad, and I just go off. And some days it's really good days, and some days it's it's awful. I just can't write anything for the life of me. Not even if my life depended on it. I just can't do it. I get pure writer's block.
Well, I'm going to be your former principal right now, and your parent, maybe probably what they've been saying to you, focus on school as well. That's very important.
Yes.
So this has been Leland Tremblay chatting with me. You go by Okleland.
Okleland.
So if anybody was looking for you in terms of your music on Spotify, they should search out Okleland.
It's just Okleland. It's just OK in front of my name. People mess it up a lot. People really do mess it up a lot. I think it's Oakland. But unfortunately, that's not how it's pronounced. It's pronounced Okleland.
Nice. So you can find him on Spotify, and you can find him on social media, other platforms as well. So we're going to feature his brand new release right now. It's called Rewind. And this has been Leland Tremblay here on East Coast Rising in 101.5 The Hawk.
I'm pulling out the driver with no plan on where to go. Thinking back on everything I told you on the phone. Your sister's calling me and saying I should come back home, but I'm already 5 miles gone away from my home. You treat a relationship like a rental or a lease, taking everything you want but giving me no peace. I put the crown up on your head and let you be the queen. Now I'm staring at the map and trying to flee the scene. See me pulling up in something that you can't afford. Check the baggage at the gate, I'm getting bored. Spent a winter in the hills just to find my mind. Now you're calling on my line trying to rewind, but the clock don't move that way, it's a one-way track. Put my problems in a box, never looking back. Got a circle full of winners, we don't do the pride. While looking for a seat on another ride. Took a gamble with my feelings just to lose a bet. Now I'm living with the chapters I haven't read. You were playing for the look and playing for the fame. I was building up the fire while you played with flames. I'm just a stranger in your city hall, burning down the past. Built upon foundations that were made to last. Keep your validation, you can keep it to yourself. I finally found the person that could help me find myself. I'm pulling out the driver with no plan on where to go. Thinking back on everything I told you on the phone. Your sister's calling me and saying I should come back home, but I'm already 5 miles gone away from my home. You treat a relationship like a rental or a lease, taking everything you want but giving me no peace. I put the crown up on your head and let you be the queen. Now I'm staring at the map and trying to flee the scene. Yeah, you keep on circling the same mistakes and bad habits, reaching for a thrill but you can never quite grab it. Stuck in a cycle where the sins are piling quite high. You're still calling on my line trying to rewind, swearing that you changed but you just say what I want now. You're looking for a fix but you don't even know how, saying that you're sorry while you're out on the streets. Funny how you fall when everything gets deep. Took a gamble with my feelings just to lose a bet. Now I'm living with the chapters I haven't read. You were playing for the look and playing for the fame. I was building up the fire while you played with flames. I'm just a stranger in your city hall, burning down the past. Built upon foundations that were made to last. Keep your validation, you can keep it to yourself. I finally found the person that could help me find myself. I'm pulling out the driver with no plan on where to go. Thinking back on everything I told you on the phone. Your sister's calling me and saying I should come back home, but I'm already 5 miles gone away from my home. You treat a relationship like a rental or a lease, taking everything you want but giving me no peace. I put the crown up on your head and let you be the queen. Now I'm staring at the map and trying to flee the scene. Push a dash to 180 while I hit the street. I was humble for a minute, now I'm at my peak. Everything I wanted then isn't what I need. Turned away from everything that I used to feed, and you're still digging in the mud for a piece of gold. While I'm selling at the shows that I haven't sold. Wait, that's a paradox, think I lost the plot. Everything was gold until you have to pull the plug.
That's okay, Leland. Leland Tremblay with Rewind on 101.5 The Hawk and East Coast Rising. I'm Chuck Boudreau.